Hey guys, Alexis here from flexisfitness.com, and I'm really sick today with a bad cold, so I figured it was the perfect opportunity to teach you my secret cold remedy that I learned back in university in one of my nutrition classes. If this is your first time on this channel, Flexis Fitness is a community of women who believe that fitness isn't only about looking in shape, but it's about being in great shape. And at Flexis Fitness, we don't have any time for colds, so that's why I'm here to show you today how to get rid of a cold in 24 hours. If you want to keep learning more new cool tips and tricks about health and fitness, be sure to subscribe to this channel. I post a new video daily. So before we get into my magic concoction, let's first talk about how you got this cold in the first place. So there are around 200 different viruses floating around in the air each year. Adults on average get 2 to 5 colds each year, while kids get around 7 to 10. And most of the time we're carrying the cold virus, we're just not showing the symptoms. Especially if you're exercising regularly, because exercise helps to boost your immune system. Cold viruses get spread around by mucus and saliva. So for example, when somebody sneezes or coughs. And while most germs are spread around the air, a lot of germs get passed around by our hands. So for example, when you go to touch a doorknob, a shopping cart handle, somebody else's cell phone, or machines at the gym. Here's a myth buster for you. You can't catch a cold from cold weather. The only way you catch a cold is by getting into contact with the virus. So it is possible for your symptoms to be worsened due to cold weather because of the fact that your immune system is already weakened, but cold weather isn't the reason why you got the cold in the first place. Now that we covered how we got here in the first place, let's take a look at how you can fight off this cold naturally. So aside from staying hydrated, you'll want to make sure that you're eating enough healthy foods to give your body the energy and nutrients to fight off this infection. So think of vitamin C. So for example, you'll want oranges, clementines, strawberries, peppers, tomatoes. And vitamin E. So think of dark leafy greens like spinach, Brussels sprouts, or almonds and sunflower seeds. Then you'll want some selenium, which is a trace mineral which acts like an antioxidant in your body. So that's found in eggs, turkey, chicken, beef. And the last thing is bone broth. So bone broth contains a variety of nutrients that your body can easily absorb and use. So this will allow you to fight off the infection, especially when you don't have much of an appetite when you're sick. So now let's go take a look at my secret recipe, which maximizes all these ingredients in just one drink and gets rid of that cold in 24 hours. So this is always something that I do whenever I feel like I'm coming down with something. I head on over to the kitchen, I whip up this drink, and it always works. So let's head on over there. So first off, this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need 1 whole lemon, a garlic clove, some fresh ginger, about 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of honey. Now, keep in mind, this drink does have 1 clove of garlic in it. So you'll want to avoid drinking this at work or before going to meet anyone. Okay, so we're gonna start off by mincing the garlic. So I have a mincer here. And now garlic is great because it possesses several antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal properties. So it's super beneficial in both treating and preventing colds. So the cold fighting compound in garlic is allicin. And in order for allicin to have the most effectiveness, it must be finely chopped. So that's why we're mincing it today. So I'm just gonna get it in this container. Where's my strength? It's lacking. Okay, there we go. So as I said, the cold fighting compound is allicin. So to activate it, we minced it. And it's best to eat garlic raw because that's where it has the maximum effectiveness as well. Now, as we know, garlic does have some side effects such as bad breath and body odor, and large amounts of it may also irritate the mouth or result in indigestion. So just be aware not to overdo it. Next up, we're going to take the ginger. So I'm going to just slice it so that we could grate it. So I'm going to slice off a piece. And now I'm going to grate about 1 teaspoon. So it's not going to be accurate. So now fresh ginger is my all-time favorite when it comes to curing a cold because of its anti-inflammatory properties. So these properties help to kill the germ called rhinovirus, which is usually what causes the cold in the first place. So you could sip on the ginger, you could add the ginger to this drink, or you could sip on it in some tea or add it in some soup or bone broth. So it's approximately 1/4 teaspoon. Just gonna dump that in. Gonna grate a bit more because I do like my ginger. Oops. Okay, good enough. So now once that's done, we're gonna take our whole lemon, just gonna slice it in half, and you wanna use the juice of 1 whole lemon for this. So now lemons are great because they're loaded with vitamin C, which is vital to the function of a strong immune system. So adding in some vitamin C to this drink will help you boost your immune system and treat your cold. Perfect. So put this aside. So now the last 2 things that we're gonna add are 1 teaspoon of honey and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So I'm gonna start off with the honey. Now these are also great immune boosters and they add flavor to this potent mixture. So, there we go. So now it's important to note that most of the honey that's sold in stores is highly processed and it isn't pure. So you want to try your best to find organic raw honey that is unpasteurized because this will contain the most nutrients, making it more effective at boosting your immune system and getting rid of the virus. So now that that's done, I'm just going to dump a bit of cinnamon. So approximately, 1 teaspoon. It might have been a bit more, but it's okay because it's going to add some flavor. Now the last thing to do is that I've already boiled some hot water, so I'm just going to fill the rest of this cup up with hot water. I just want to mix all of this up. So it's important that you mix this well because you don't want the honey to stick to the bottom. That's already happened to me once. And then you lose all that extra flavor. So just mix all this goodness up and you're good to go and you could drink it. So you'll want to drink this twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. Now, if you're not feeling 100% tomorrow, then you could drink it again in the morning. You'll know best. I usually don't have to drink on the second day just because it helps me and I always feel better on the second day. And I'm not even gonna ask you how you've enjoyed it, how you like it, because I know it's not the tastiest of drinks, but I do know that it works and it definitely helps to treat a cold. So I want you to let me know after you've tried it. You can post in the comment section below how it's helped you. And also share this with somebody else who's sick, a friend, a family member, to help them cure their cold quickly as well. Thanks so much, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I post new videos daily, so I'll see you tomorrow.